and they use that then to not couch themselves, fit into a stereotype, fight against a stereotype, but just to be, and in that being, then it shines a light and it moves society to a better place.
So it's not taking the social media away from them,
No.
it's helping them to understand what it is and what it's doing and how you find your place in there.
Yes, exactly.
That is awesome.
Fantastic.
See, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah,
I would have just been like, give me that phone. You don't get it on TikTok. You get me on Instagram.
Thoughts never shallow, deep, deep.
Good evening. I'd like you to take an imaginary walk with me through my childhood neighborhood of Bronzeville on Chicago's South Side, circa 1980s. Along the way, you'll see poverty hidden in plain sight. There'll be vacant lots, plenty of liquor stores. But if you take a deeper look through a cultural lens, you'll see the protective layers that really shaped my childhood. The schools in walking distance, the libraries, the swimming pools, the churches that served as extended families. And you'll see the elders who passed out correction sweetened with a little bit of butterscotch candy. And then when I got home, I could watch television shows like A Cosby Show in a different world. And it showed me the promise beyond the reality outside my windows. See, media didn't just entertain me, it shaped what I believed was possible. And that was the 80s. Now, those protective layers have long been dismantled. So a girl walking those same blocks today has an 85% chance to either witness violence or be a victim of violence. What I know is I started Girls Like Me Project in that same community because, and not only that, every day, Black girls are targeted with negative media messages that normalize violence, hypersexuality, and erasure. And what I know for sure is if we do not teach girls to critically examine those media messages, they won't even question them. They'll simply become them. And that is why I started Girls Like Me Project in the same community I grew up in Bronzeville. You know, our work matters because disparities are shaped by narratives. But when self-worth shifts, then behaviors shift. And when narrative shifts, systems begin to shift. By a show of hands, speaking of systems, tell me how many of you all remember the video of George Floyd's murder? Keep your hands raised if you know who captured that video. It was a 14-year-old Black girl by the name of Darnella Frazier, who took out her phone to document the injustice and the violence that she witnessed. And that changed our world. It shifted systems. Darnella is a storyteller. Tonight, I'm also thinking about Faith. Faith joined our village when she was just 11 years old. And then tragedy struck when she was 16. The morning after her brother had been shot and killed in the middle of the night, she came to us. Not because anybody told her to, but because she knows we are her sanctuary. And that is what Girls Like Me has built. Since 2012, we've served over 3,000 girls in the city of Chicago for free. We've exposed our girls to more than 100 hours of professional media training through our Diva Storytelling program. They've produced more than 30 pieces of independent media content. They've served as media correspondents for YWCA and others. They've traveled to 2 national conferences and experienced international travel. And when girls are in our program, they get a stipend because we believe that their voice has economic power from the very start. To amplify those voices costs $4,000. And an investment of $100,000 allows us to not only expand our program and scale and serve and train up 40 more digital storytellers, but it allows us to sustain this work and to keep our work free and accessible to the Darnellas and the faiths of our community. With your support tonight, either through a generous contribution or a strategic introduction, you can help sustain our work, and you can help us help our girls shape the stories that will shift us all. Thank you so much.